This question says we have to solve for x, right? And if you notice that it says log in base 2 of 3x minus 8, that's the whole value, that's the base, minus log to the same base of 2 of x plus 4 is equal to 3. So that is very important that the base are the same, the two bases, 2 and 2. So therefore now the second law can be applied to simplify this to one logarithmic appearance. So log going to appear only once. Log in the base of 2 is going to appear only once, okay? And here we have it, so we can delete this log, okay? But however, no, subtraction means divide in log. We're talking about the second law. When you see subtract, you can divide, and this is possible because the coast is clear, meaning the L is blank. If there is a number, if there was a value other than 1 in front of the L, let's say there was a 5, you would have to bring up that 5 above there as an exponent, applying the third law. If there was a 5 in front there, you would have to bring it up, okay? So for you to be able to apply the second law, all right? So you can only apply the second law when the L's are blank. There is no number, only an invisible 1, right? So x, and because the x plus 4 that is carrying the negative log, it comes in the denominator. Okay, simplifying. All right, so that whole expression, 3x minus 4, 3x minus 8 over x minus 4, x plus 4, is the number. Okay, it is the number, the value. It is the value. 2 is the base. Yes, 2 is the base, 3 is the exponent. Okay, bear that in mind. So we apply the second law to reduce this, to simplify this as one logarithmic. Okay, the L is blank, there's a 1, so we can do that nicely. The x plus 4 carries a negative log, so it comes in the denominator. 3x minus 8 carries a positive log, it comes in the numerator. The base remains 2. So you have log in the base 2 of a number is equal to the exponent. So therefore now, we're going to apply the definition of logarithms. The base is raised to the exponent to give you the number. Okay, please be able to do that. Whenever you see log, practice doing that. If you see a simple log by itself, if you see it like that, you cannot do that, right? Because you have log appearing 2, or you have to make it appear like this. Log, the base, the number, the equal, and the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the log, the base, the number, the value, no matter how it's looking like. Once you put it in bracket, that whole thing there is the value, the equal sign, and the exponent. Then you can do that transformation. Okay, and from there now, you can clearly see what is going to be happening. Okay, 2 to the 3 is 8. Okay, 2 to the 3 is 8. All right, then we have done some transposition already, haven't we? We did some transposition already. Once you see a denominator, don't get intimidated, just multiply it out. We're trying to make x the subject of the formula. Here is a denominator, we just multiply it out. So clearly you can identify when I write 8, open a bracket, x plus 4 equal to 3x, subtract 8. Okay, that 8 there is 2 to the 3. The reason why that came there, we multiply by x plus 4 on both sides to cancel it out. So right, it comes up as a multiply. If you divide, it can go back down. You know, so carefully when you are doing this, you know, pause and reflect. You see how that x plus 4 come up there. It can go back down there by dividing. So it's a back and forth. Nothing was violated here. Okay. Now we're going to clear the brackets. Yes. We're going to have 8x, okay, plus 8 fours, 32 is equal to 3x, subtract 8. Then we're going to subtract x on both sides. And then we're going to subtract 42 on both sides. So you know what we're going to have? We're going to have 8x subtract 3x is equal to a negative 8 subtract 32. Okay, because that's a negative 8. When that 3x was cancelled out, comes a negative 8 was left. And then the 32 now was subtracted. So you have a negative 32. So you're going to have 8x subtract 3x will give us 5x equal a negative and a negative, a negative and a negative. That's what is happening there. Negative 8 and negative 32. A negative and a negative is a negative. There are two numbers here, a negative 8, okay, a negative 8 and you can write a little and there, negative 8 and negative 32 is equal to a negative 40. It's a negative times a negative, that's a positive. But a negative and a negative is a negative. Now, when you divide a negative by a positive, you're going to get a negative. So x is equal to negative 8. Okay. Divided by 5 is negative 8. So please apply that to the assignment B. Okay. Using logarithms to solve logarithmic equations.